Hello, this is Souvik from Mindfire Solutions. I am going to introduce you all with this MFS S2S extension app. This is merely a data migration app which is extending the feature of the standard Salesforce to Salesforce data migration. The points to be discussed here are the introduction, advantage of this app over the standard S2S migration feature, the features of this app, and at last the conclusion. First comes the introduction. As we all know that data migration in Salesforce is possible in various ways through the data migration tools like data loader migration tool, and within the Salesforce Forge.com platform there is a feature called Salesforce to Salesforce data migration. This S2S data migration app is mainly extending that functionality of standard Salesforce to Salesforce. As we all know, in the standards S2S feature we can at most migrate 200 records per request, but in through our app we can migrate unlimited number of records per request. So we are mainly extending that standard S2S feature. In our app there is an additional functionality of dynamic lookup assignment of the migrated records in the target organization. So let us discuss those in detail. This is the advantage of the app over the standard S2S migration. As I've discussed, in a standard S2S migration we can migrate at most 200 records per request, but through our app we can migrate unlimited number of records per request. The second is that through our app we can migrate child custom object records as well, but which is not possible through the standard S2S feature. So this one is the second advantage. Then comes the features of our app. In the features, in the first of all we have created a dynamic object selection where users can dynamically select objects whose records need to be migrated from one organization to another. After the object is selected, the connection selection section and the child object selection section will open, and from there they can share records. In the dynamic lookup assignment feature in the target organization, they can assign the correct lookups there. Let us look at demo of that. Let us consider one organization as a source organization and another was the target organization. Suppose this is a source organization where users are selecting one object whose records need to be migrated from one to another. After the object selection, as you can see, that connection selection section has opened and the child object selection section opened, where users can dynamically select one connection and dynamically select one or two child objects whose records need to be migrated along with the contact. So we can share records here. So we can see the message that records sharing process for contact depending upon the number of records. It will take time as per the standard S2S feature. Then through our app we can assign the dynamic lookup assignment. Here also users can select the object name whose lookup assignment needs to be fixed. After the object selection, the field panel will open where users can select the old organization parent ID and the old organization primary key. For example, for the first row, it is reports to ID contact. It is reports to ID field and is the contact is self relationship. So first, this column means where user has kept the old organization reports to ID value. For example, user have kept it in this field old parent underscore contact reports to ID target, and this column is for that in which field users have kept the old primary key ID for this object here contact. Suppose users have kept this in field. Then comes the second row where is the account ID field of contact and is the parent object account. Here you have to users have to choose where they kept the old parent account ID, means old organization parent account ID. Suppose they have kept it, and this one they have to choose where they have kept the old primary key ID of the parent object here account. Then you can click that. Then you can assign the lookups, and as you can see that lookup assignment process for the object contact. Please check the apex jaws for the batch results. So we are done with the demo here. Then at last comes the conclusion. Users can get dual functionality in this app. As we have already discussed, users can transfer unlimited number of records through this app from one organization to another, and also can assign dynamic lookup assignment from most efficiently by selecting the object names dynamically and selecting the fields where they have kept the old primary ID and old parent ID and just assign the correct lookups. So thank you for watching this video.